Good evening, and welcome back to Arcadia Fallen. I'm Indie Game T, and this is an indie game. And we started Arcadia Fallen last week or a week and a half ago. Thought about making my own choices in life. Then it dawned on me that I like to play games with dice and have random chance do the talking for me. So I decided to make this an Arcadia Fallen RNG run to experience a story that I would not otherwise choose for myself. So far it's been wild. Named our guy Gideon, and he's a meanie. He's meanie and sarcastic. Not very kind. He's maybe made a kind choice once or twice. So it is certainly not something that I would do, which is kind of fun. And today I have brought some new dice. Got some dice from a tabletop gaming convention I went on Saturday. That was super fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into Arcadia Fallen because let's get into this story. I might have to click on it. Yeah. Here we go. Load. Let's get back to it. Okay. So into the Ivy Wood. I talked to Mime in the trash. Did I talk to... No, she didn't say much. I could go back and learn more alchemy, or I could go to the tavern and talk to Michael. Let's go to the tavern. The air inside the tavern is warm, and a pleasant scent of burning firewood and savory foods wash over you as you step inside. Michael is lounging by the bar, wine glass in hand, his brightly colored robes making him stand out against the mostly wooden interior.
What can I do for you?
Why, hello there, Gideon. Here to join me for a drink? Oh, okay. First decision already. I'm going to be rolling my Bloodstone D8. So 1 through 4 is 1, and 5 through 8 is the other. 8. Oh, Gideon is a... Oh, interesting. It seems like it's a choice thing. Yes to company, no to drink. Perfect. Come on, have a seat then. You take a seat by Michael, who puts his glass down to stare through you with his undivided attention.
Let's see.
So what brings you to seek me out like this? Got some curiosity you need sated? Alright, these are all questions. So when it comes to questions, I just ask the questions. I don't roll dice for the questions.
Tell me about...
For someone who's considered an outlaw, you're not that good at keeping a low profile, are you?
I find it's a balance you have to tread. Blend in too much, and people will think you are shifty.
Oh.
Be loud and colorful, and people will take notice. But if you're quiet and colorful...
But you're not quiet.
Well, people will still notice. Honestly, but there's no fun in dressing like a fugitive.
That's true.
If my handsome clothes are what end up getting me killed, that's a fair trade for being fashionable. Is it not?
I would not think so.
So.
A wild mage, huh? Curious, are we? Don't worry, I'm not nearly as interesting as the stories make us wild ones out to be. I'm a mage, but I didn't study at the proper school and am therefore considered a dangerous individual. Ooh. Alright, got a D6. I actually got a new D6. This is from Black Oak Workshop. It's like the 22 dice. It was in a bag of, or a little giant container of tons of dice, and you were just digging through, running your hands through dice. It was awesome. And I found this one, so I was like, this is a limited release. Why not? You know, that's all I'm saying. Oh, a 6. Talk about throwing stones. I bet a bunch of those people calling you dangerous didn't go to school either. And quite a lot of them are pretty dangerous as well. But the truly dangerous ones? The ones who went to schools. Big, expensive ones made by the very magic they fear. Studying their verses under the glow of mage lights. The irony never fails to amuse me. Yeah, why didn't you go to Maid College? I thought the government had people scout out kids with talent and bring them in. Ah, that was like a Jedi kind of situation. It wasn't like they didn't try. My past is not that interesting, to be honest, but it isn't exactly a cheerful fairy tale either. One best not bring down the mood in such pleasant company. Maybe I'll share it with you some other time. Alright. Gonna roll to that bloodstone D8. 1. I understand. Let's talk about something else then. That's it.
See you around.
Michael smiles, picks up his glass.
All right.
Very well then, I'll be here if you have more questions. Alright, so I think at this point, let's go to the mines. The mines! The mines are starkly cold compared to the warmth of the sunny day outside. It is quiet. Victoria has taken great care to keep you out of sight of any stray workers.
Something tells me we are not supposed to be here.
Be quiet, would you? You would think someone like you would see the value in keeping a low profile. Must be my handsome charm keeping me alive. Ah! A sudden scream rings out in the quiet mine, echoing eerily along the walls. Victoria shoots forward before anyone else has time to react. Michael lets out an exasperated sigh.
How curious.
Look at her go. Not even a hint of trying to stay quiet. You would think someone like her would see the value in keeping a low profile. Wait, Victoria, we really shouldn't get separated down here. And she's gone. What should we do? Alright, got a 1d6. Roll that black oak d6. What? That fell off the... So, oh my gosh, it just keeps falling off my desk. This is a... Alright, well I got another die here, so I'm gonna roll that one instead. Oh, this die is different because it's 0 to 5. So a 4 would be this. Someone needs help. Let's be adventurous. These are so different. Interesting.
I'll do it.
I've got to help as well.
Whoa!
Well, wait, get it. How did I end up with 2 people with a hero complex? Gideon, he's angry, he's determined. The stones beneath your feet are brittle and unsteady, and you almost fall, skidding around a sharp turn. The passage is open into a large cave. In the middle stands a woman, her hands outstretched and glowing with a bright golden light.
Get out of my way, demon. You're ruining my experiment.
Yeah, for real. A demon stands tall, towering over the woman. You are making a grave mistake. Think of how powerful we could be. 2 beings of magic working together. You could have everything you've ever dreamed of. Even...
Not interested.
Oh, dang. Let's see if I'll request Victoria to help her, or she's got it. 6. She's got it. You watch the scene unfold. The woman pushes her hands forward and a blast of light slams into the demon, who shrieks in rage. I've handled kitchen goblins with more bite than you. Return now to where you came from. The demon is fading, wounded. The locket around your neck begins to glow.
Let's go.
Gideon, I think it might be time. Let's seal the speedway before it escapes. Yeah, let's do it. All right. I'm worried that one day I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be like a, oh, you don't have much time kind of situation. Okay, 2 there. 1 there. There we go. Yeah. The demon roars as it dissolves and is sucked into the glowing locket. The mines fall silent again. Dang. I'm sad I lost that die. It was really just right there. Where'd it go? It fell. It fell. I shall have to find it later. But instead, I might get a different D6. Yeah, I think I got a different D6. Oh, it has actual 6 numbers instead of I have to do, zero indexing. Alright, 2. Is everyone alright?
Everyone all right?
No one got hurt, right? We're fine, Gideon. Can't say I'll ever get used to that weird magic, though.
Fascinating. Just how did you do that?
You all jump as a stranger suddenly in your face. Her gloved hand grabs yours without any consideration to personal space to get a closer look at the locket that's still glowing faintly.
Is this some kind of portable alchemy table?
Well.
It was alchemy you were using, right? What kind of magic was used to forge this? It cannot be powered by a crystal. The mass of the device would not be able to hold such power. But then, what?
Spirits! Oh. Alright. There's a new character. Let's see. This is the one that Gideon wants to romance. Or if I'll just choose one of the other options. Let's see. 8. Joking. I'm just great. Like I said, sarcastic and mean.
You see,
Oh wow, it's powered by the awkward tension I'm accumulating by you standing in my personal space. The woman blinks and looks up at you for the first time since our rant began. She looks surprised. Did she honestly forget you were even there?
That seems odd.
What in the world are you talking about? There's no way that a power would... Oh, that was a joke. She releases you and takes a step back. I guess I had that coming. My apologies, I should have introduced myself before proceeding.
My name is Anne Sophia Bernadette Hovland, a scholar under the Seven Winds Academy.
Oh,
She must be the mage Quinn was telling us about.
right.
A student from the Mage Academy, huh? Quite rare to see one of those outside their little fortress in the woods.
Anne seems to completely ignore that comment. Her attention solely focused on you, or at least the locket.
I am writing my thesis on alternative power sources for magic-infused artifacts, and you simply must let me take a look at this device. I have never seen anything like it. If I could uncover the mysteries behind it, I'd be the envy of the entire academy.
Oh, wow. All right.
about that.
Why did you come down here?
Did you know?
The crystals mined in this area are one of the most common resources for powering magical artifacts. I felt it was only right to start my research looking into the current practices, but did not expect to find such an interesting research subject wandering down here. It must have been the blessing of Izzet that made you show up when you did. Wow. Okay. Man, they're really giving me so many opportunities. Okay. Let's see. What will the dice say? 6. That is option 3. Once again, mean and joking. Could you please not refer to me as a research subject? I was actually referring to your locket, but anyway, what do I call you? Alright, 3. 6. Gideon.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine.
You're writing a what now? I thought mages worked in shops and such.
About that.
Most do, but there are a few who choose to pursue a career at the academy itself as researchers. In order to get such a position, however, you need to write a thesis, an extensive research report with the knowledge you have gained while traveling. Most candidates fail.
Huh?
Fail?
So...
Either they fail to find new knowledge, or they die trying.
Yikes!
Okay, not cool.
Actually,
We're not wrong, but I will be successful, don't doubt that.
Really?
You're from the Mage Academy? Yes, graduated just last month, but I already miss it. No need to worry though, if everything goes to plan, I will have my thesis done and ready for publication within this season, and I'll be back before summer ends. Yep, Gwen, let's ask about the locket.
Quinn was the one who sent us here. They, told us you might be able to help us learn more about this locket. You see, the power source is, well,
That would be me.
There's a pregnant pause while Anne blinks at Mime, for the first time noticing the short spirit girl standing partially hidden behind you, and then all the color appears to leave her face.
A spirit?
Yep.
But that's taboo. Against the teachings of the Holy Seven. How did you even... Oh, wait! I get it! This must be some kind of government-licensed project, right? That's why you have a demon hunter with you.
Government licensed. Sure. Let's call it that.
No, I am not getting tangled up in something like this. Do you know what happens to mages who get involved with sketchy things like this?
I don't. Oh, okay. Am I gonna be diplomatic or am I gonna be determined, like I usually have been this entire adventure? Yep. Determined it is.
look, the people of this town are in danger. We need all the help we can get to get rid of these demons.
You're telling me there's more demons around? Isith, help me. How did I end up with such rotten luck? And just when I finally found something worth researching. I already shipped all of my equipment here. Finding another mining village and relocating will put me seriously behind schedule.
You don't really seem concerned about the townsfolk.
We all have our priorities.
I love the voice acting for this game. It's so great.
Mine happens to be to get my research done swiftly without getting on the bad side of the Knights.
We are working for the Knights, though.
That's true.
Isn't that right, Victoria?
Right. We're here on the orders of the Knight Commander of Erodus. The nature of our mission, however, demands a level of discretion.
By discretion, you mean they approve as long as you don't fail? But I suppose being chosen by the Knight Commander herself does give you some credibility. If I help you with this demon problem of yours, you promise that you will help me with my research? I will need to study that locket of yours thoroughly.
Ooh. Your choice will affect Anne's path going forward. Am I gonna do reality? I'm gonna make a promise that I may or may not keep. Alright. Here we go. What did the dice say? I'm making a promise.
If you help us, I promise I'll do anything I can to help with your thesis.
Oh wow.
Anything.
Oh.
First, you sell your soul to a spirit. Now a mad scientist. Nice.
Very well, Alchemist. I'll bite. You have my expertise, and in return, we'll see what I come up with. I'm sure my grand experiment will be absolutely ingenious.
Oh gosh.
That sounds fun. This is going to be fun, right?
I've never had the chance to talk to a spirit before. At the academy, they are confined for safety reasons.
Safety? What? So the students can't hurt them?
Oh, no, actually, quite the opposite. The spirits at the academy are a lot less friendly than you.
Oh, well, I suppose if I was kept cooped up all day in school, I'd be pretty grumpy too.
That's true.
That's a fair point.
Alright, let's go to the flower Oh, that's where Anne is going to be at the flower shop. Because I kind of wanted to talk to Quinn.
Welcome back.
Oh, Gideon, you're back already. What can I do for you? Hello, Quinn. It's been a while.
How lovely.
I was wondering if you would end up burying yourself down in the mines for your entire stay. That was the plan, but as luck would have it, I found something much more interesting to write about than magic crystals.
So,
How was it that you guys knew each other again?
Actually,
Anne and I both graduated from the Mage Academy. Not the same class, but you know, it's a small place. Only you would find a massive castle small. But I guess you never like to be cooped up indoors for long. Unlike you, who'd be happy in a box as long as you get to bring a book. If the box is comfy, then sure. Quinn laughs and shakes their head. So what brings you all back to my shop? Can't possibly have time just to make social calls. Oh, okay.
I'll be off then.
Take care. Oh, and Anne,
Yes?
do drop by from time to time while you're here, won't you? I miss our game nights.
Game nights? That sounds so fun.
Okay. I'll see if I can find some time.
Wow. It's cute.
Perfect. I'll see you around.
Yeah, I think I found it. Yes! I found the die. Good for those 3 part choices. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what Mime thinks about this new person.
Hi.
I have some questions.
You were acting pretty weird when we went out to the forest. What was that about? Me? Weird? No way. So you noticed, huh? I'm sorry I was acting weird. The forest is a special place for me. It was where Victoria found me, and there are a lot of things I'd like answers to, but it's not really all that important. I'll stay on track from now on, don't you worry.
I wonder.
Okay. Yeah, let's go about Michael.
Tell me about.
What do you think about this Michael fellow? He's great fun to be around. He's always smiling and positive, doesn't seem to mind my spiritness at all. I feel like he's hiding something though. I notice him staring off into space and he just looks so sad. Well, we could become friends. We can help him with whatever he's struggling with. Hopefully before Victoria murders him.
So,
What are your thoughts on Anne?
I wonder.
Well, she seems sweet, but also really quiet. She's very focused on her research, and she only ever talks to me to ask questions about the spirit locket. It'd be nice to get to know her a little better, but honestly, she doesn't seem interested in making friends.
I'll be off.
Let's go.
Alright. Maybe wonder if... Oh, the market's now available. Okay, cool.
Back already?
Oh, okay.
See you around.
All right.
Alright, so nothing more.
So, Anne,
Ooh.
I take it you're from the Mage Academy.
That
What?
would be...
Dang, I accidentally pushed.
Back already.
I didn't mean to skip the
See you around.
dialogue. Dang.
All right.
Looks like it's a random chance. I'll go talk to Anne at the market. The town square is busy and buzzing with people eager to share stories and gossip with one another. However, one lone figure stands out, sitting off to the side and staring at the crowd with apprehension. Oh. Huh. Let's see, 1d6. What? 1. What are you up to? Can I join you?
Hello.
Hello, Anne. What are you up to? Some kind of exciting mage research? I wish. Quinn insisted that I take a walk and get to know the town. Honestly, I don't see the point, as I'll be leaving this place soon, but here I am anyway. Okay, see if I like this place or if I don't. This dice's been rolling really high, this d8, so... Yeah, just... Maybe this is a little weighted, so it's heavy. I'll have to remember that one.
About that.
I know where you're coming from. This town could be a bit hostile, backwards, bigoted. I was going to go with small and old-fashioned, but sure. I don't know how Quinn stands it. Honestly, I think they actually like it here. But I'm glad I'm not alone in with my apprehension. You know what? Pretending to be sightseeing won't be so bad now that I have some company. That way, if we get chased down by an angry mob, there'll be at least 2 of us running. Why am I an interesting test subject?
So,
What exactly is it you think you'll discover from researching Mime and me?
If things pan out right, then these experiments might yield a solution to the Empire's shortage of magic energy.
There's a shortage? Man, there's so many opportunities. Interesting. Maybe because I like sided with them. Because with Michael, I had like the one opportunity, and like that's been it. Interesting. All right, let's see. 5. So confused.
Really?
There's a shortage of magic? I thought the general gospel of the Empire is that there's too much magic in the world. That would be their public opinion, yes. Privately, most people in the big cities and capitals enjoy the commodities that magic provides them with. From their mage-like lamps, self-driving horse carriages, orbs of communication, you name it. Their complacent lifestyle is dependent on all these magical items, and every single one of them is powered by a magic crystal. Now, crystals are great for this purpose, but there are only so many to go around, which means the cost of those crystals steadily continues to rise, which in turn gives a disproportionate amount of power to those who own the crystal mines, since there's no alternative. But you don't need a crystal. You're completely normal. No magic human using alchemy table without any clear power source. If I can figure out how you do it, it might very well change the world as we know it. Alright, another 1d6. 4. Thought you didn't like these people.
Really?
Thought you didn't like non-magic people. You would be putting a lot of effort into helping some people you don't care for. Oh, I don't care, not the slightest. But if what I'm researching becomes a great academic discovery that might benefit them, I'll take it. Gaining my professor title is all that matters, and I'm simply taking the quickest route to get to it. Then I can go back to doing whatever research I want, and the world can continue to slowly destroy itself for some other dumb reason.
I wonder.
You and Quinn seem to be close. Quinn is one of those people who grows on you over time, and once ensnared, they'll not stop shoving all their friendship and love on you.
They are my best friend, honestly.
That's nice. We were both rather quirky compared to some of the other kids growing up at the academy. Despite Quinn being a year ahead of me, we just clicked and have remained strong friends since. Why do you want to be a professor? Why do you want to become one so badly?
That makes sense.
I guess it wouldn't make much sense for someone who isn't a mage, but I'll try to explain. Once a mage has graduated from the academy, we're thrown out. Some call it being reassigned to professional positions, but that just means we get thrown out and into a job we didn't choose in a random city we don't know. Then we have to work the rest of our lives praying that we don't make a mistake that'll land us in prison, or worse. The Mage Academy is the only place where we can be free to practice our craft without having the fear that a single mistake or misunderstanding could be the end of us. The only people who get to stay at the academy after graduation are the professors. Those few experts who are allowed to study their craft to the benefit of all, the ones tasked with teaching the next generation. That's what I want for myself, hence my current trial.
I'll be off then.
Bye then.
You're right. The sooner we get this demon nonsense out of the way, the sooner I can begin running some tests on you and mine. Alright, I think I could go back to Michael. Did I already check him out, see if he had anything to say about Anne?
Back already?
No, okay.
See you around.
All right.
I checked a mime. Oh, wow. It's getting late? Whoa. Guess I'll talk with Elizabeth, I suppose. In the day.
Welcome back.
Let's see if I have any
I
questions.
see.
Oh, no,
I'll be
okay.
off then.
Be careful.
Yeah, we can end the day. The sun is setting over the town of Enamoon Valley, and you and your strange group of companions have returned to the alchemy shop. As everyone's getting settled, you and Elizabeth stand together observing this strange group.
Well, child, when I originally sent you out to bring back ingredients, this is not what I had in mind.
Huh.
Mage, you keep your hands to yourself. I won't have you cooking up some vile magic using the remains of this shop.
I was simply trying to be a helpful guest, picking up some of the debris. But if you don't trust my abilities, perhaps Anne would be so kind as to use some of her tinker magic to fix this.
I specialize in magic-infused items, Michael. I I can't just repair any chair or table I come across.
So you have specialized mages for fixing a table.
Well, of course not. The mages specializing in furniture do both chairs and tables. Don't be absurd.
I wonder why I don't get magic from the mage account.
Oh my gosh. Elizabeth sighs.
It seems every time I send you outside on an errand, you return with more and more eccentric characters.
Yep.
I fear I should put you on house arrest.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. 1d6. 1. Oh god, he's such a jokester.
I used to pick up strays when I was a kid. Remember?
I'd say this is a bit more serious than a stray kitten. I understand why you brought these people here, and I respect Victoria's judgment.
Alright.
I just worry all of this activity will draw unwanted attention to us.
There's a sudden knock on the door. The conversation dies.
This is strange.
Ugh.
Who could that be at this hour?
Elizabeth walks over to answer the door, and she barely has turned the handle when it bursts open. Oh, the imposing figure of Goldner forces way in, sneering at the group that awaits him inside.
Good evening, Madam Alchemist. I hope you don't mind a bit of a surprise visit.
2 more men step into the shop. Their figures imposing as they push past the mine owner and into the shop. Elizabeth keeps her cool, but you notice her knuckles turning white as she clutches her cane.
Monsieur Goldner. What an unexpected surprise. What brings you here at this late hour?
There's a crash as one of the men roughly pushes the remains of a bookshelf aside in order to make his way out to the kitchen. Goldner grins smugly.
Merely the concerns of a good neighbor.
Oh yeah, sure.
You see, the lads and I have been quite distraught about this strange occurrence.
Me and the boys.
First the forest, and then this strange fire. And now it has come to our attention that an outlander is sneaking around somewhere in town. We were merely concerned and wanted to check in on you, to make sure he hasn't been hiding out somewhere in the remains of your shop.
Oh, quotes. Goodness! There's a crash out the back, the sound of something shattering. Alright. Let's see how I'm gonna react. 6. Sarcastic as always.
Your friends sure are a set of clumsy fellows. Are they like this when you invite them home for tea, too? Must be a hassle.
I remember you.
Yep.
You were down at the flower shop as well.
Uh-huh.
Magic filth plotting together, are you? No wonder we citizens have to take matters into our own hands.
Dang. Okay. We gotta keep up the sarcastic streak. 6 again. Oh, okay, diplomatic.
Look, Nasser, the person you're looking for is obviously not here. So, why don't you and your friends go and look for him somewhere else?
The man lets out a cruel laugh.
And now you're even telling me what to do. You have some gall, child.
Why, yes, I do.
Pests like you should learn to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, are your boys gonna rough me up?
That is quite enough.
Elizabeth steps in and her eyes are burning. You've seen your teacher mad before, but this on a completely different level. Like a carefully contained inferno.
Monsieur Goldner, I am a patient woman, but I will not tolerate you insulting my apprentice.
Oh, snap.
I believe now is the time for you and your companions to leave.
Oh, the man looks slightly taken aback by the sudden change in the old woman. He even flinches a little from the burning fire in her eyes. But then he catches himself like a rooster, puffing up his feathers.
This is... Don't you dare speak like this to me. You do not want to make an enemy of me, madame.
I believe that any chance of a civil relationship ended a while ago, Monsieur.
Oh.
Now, if you would be so kind, get out of my shop.
The man looks furious, eyes flickering between you and your teacher. Okay, am I gonna call in for help? Or am I gonna try to handle it? I'm rolling this die, which seems to be weighted. I haven't rolled below like a 5, so let's see what happens. Wow. I rolled a 5. Alright. You stand beside Elizabeth, giving her your full support.
You heard the lady. Time for you to leave, Miss Eyre.
The guys from the back return and take in the scene, looking a bit unsettled by the angry alchemist. They immediately join Goldner on either side, standing tall and intimidating. Goldner smirks smugly. You really have some nerve talking to me like
You
that.
really have some nerve talking to me like that.
The laugh's so long.
Be grateful we have other matters to attend to tonight. But this is not the end of this.
He leaves, his goons following behind him. There's a collective sigh of relief in the room where the door slams shut. Phew. Elizabeth lets out a low chuckle and slumps against her cane, looking awfully pale.
I'm sorry.
You've been warning me about this for so long, yet I still... I butchered that. Elizabeth sighs and places a hand on your shoulder, gently guiding you and herself to some chairs so you can sit down. Do not fret, child. This was bound to have happened sooner or later. I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. It is my own fault, though, for not wanting to admit sooner that this was the obvious outcome. That man has been on our case for years now, always looking for a chance to get in and wreak havoc on our hard-won peace.
That seems odd.
Just who are they looking for, anyway? What do they mean by Outlander? They are people of mountain dwellers living beyond the borders of the Alathian Empire. They are a reclusive society that rarely interacts with any of their neighboring states. The fact that one of them shows up here at this time is highly suspicious.
A stranger far away from home, caught in a local conflict due to their race. How very predictable.
Yeah. Let's see. 5, the enemy of my enemy. Well, if they're able to send Goldner and her friends like this, we've got to help them. If nothing else, and just to stick it to that pompous...
You do realize.
What? You want to go outside? Don't you think it's best if we stay out of this? We're already in way too much trouble for my liking. Come on now, Anne, my dear. Where's your hero's spirit? Some poor fellow is out there in the city being chased by an angry mob. Don't you want to lend a hand? Anne just glares dully at him, then sighs. I guess we could take a look.
Okay.
I agree that catching this person first seems to be in our interest, but he could have gone anywhere in town by now. Outlanders are magical beings, though, right? So shouldn't a hunter like you be able to track him down?
About that.
We should at least give it a try, right? Might have important information that could help us. I'm loath to admit it, but I agree with you, Mime.
We don't have a lot of time, but paragons help you if any of you try something funny.
Fun? In your presence? Perish the thought.
You head out into the streets and begin your search. Victoria takes the lead, hand firmly clenched on the hilt of her sword and eyes hard and focused. The streets are quiet at this late hour, and you notice nothing suspicious on your way to the market square.
So, Victoria, you can sense magic as well?
I guess that explains how you found me out in the forest back then.
Actually,
Hunters can't sense magic. It is the swords they carry that guide them toward chaotic magic. They are holy weapons forged by rituals following the teachings of Izzet, the paragon and founder of the Mage Academy. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you know about these practices, Anne.
hunters did save my life by bringing me to the academy, so I've made it a point to be well informed.
Oh.
Saved your life, huh? Also, Michael, would you stop that? I'm trying to concentrate.
She turned to Michael, who's smirking innocently, a little purple flame dancing in his palm.
Sorry. I was just curious as to how effective the holy weapon of yours was.
Honestly, all I see is the piece of dragon bone strapped to the hilt of your sword.
Really?
Dragon bone? It's quite the rare material. The dragons have been gone for centuries after all. But it's quite popular in the use of weapon making since it provides the wielder a bit of an edge, so to say, over magical opponents.
Don't be absurd. Dragons? Really? That sounds like a fairy tale. Victoria, don't you agree?
But Victoria doesn't answer, her head snapping to the side at the same time as Mime's ears perk up in attention. Guys, I'm sensing another sudden burst of spirit energy. Alright. Am I gonna continue being a jerk? Yup, jerk Gideon is back. Mime, why didn't you say so earlier? Just like now. I only just felt it. It's close. Should we go check it out? But Victoria's already moving. Is it really wise just to rush off like this? Ha ha ha. You'll get used to it. You follow the trail of magic with the help of Victoria and Mime out of town towards the crystal mines. Alright, let's go. You arrive and head inside the faint glow of the crystals, the only thing lighting your way. Once you go in further, you notice someone standing guard. You're pretty sure you've seen him around town buying flowers from Quinn's shop, but now his expression is empty, eyes unfocused like he isn't entirely there.
Yep. That one's definitely influenced by a spirit.
This is bad. If he sees us, he'll alert whoever is in there. There's no obvious way to sneak up on him either. Don't you know some alchemy remedy that might help us out? Maybe something that will knock him out for a bit? That's not a bad idea. Though you probably should be careful not to hurt him. You say that, but witnesses are such a hassle. I don't remember any... Okay. Let's see. Eternal sleep or a sleeping draught. Eternal sleep's pretty intense. Maybe I'll just do a sleeping draught. That has this. And I need the other two. Yeah, sleepy drop. Use 2 turns and 2 ingredients. 1 turn or less. So 1 turn to here. So I could do 1 twist like that. Yeah, it's really hard to do in less than 1 turn. Because I really do need to do it twice. So yeah, I'll just stick with this. I think if I had more ingredients, perhaps. Grab the potion and take a moment to weigh the vial in your hands before you throw it into the cave. The glass shatters and a thin white mist appears. The guard looks around, startled, make a move to run, then immediately slumps forward, collapsing on the floor.
Well, isn't this neat?
Alchemy can be kind of scary. Yeah, he'd be fine. I didn't give him the eternal sleep. Maybe I should have rolled for that 3. Let's get going.
Okay.
Time to go.
I agree. We want ourselves the element of surprise. Let's put it to good use. wander deeper into the mines. The passage ends in an open cave, hiding behind a pile of big rocks. Someone is standing in the center. A man on his knees on the cold cave floor, and before them stands Ronan in his frightening demon form.
You have to excuse my lack of manners, but I am growing impatient.
Oh.
Me and my brethren here have been waiting quite a while for this moment. And your stubborn hero charade is honestly starting to piss me off.
Oh.
So I will ask you for the last time, how do we break the seal?
Oh. The man on the ground is unlike anyone you've ever seen before. Whoa. His skin is a colorless gray, hair white as snow, but along his exposed arm run glowing blue markings like a crystal ore. And when he looks up to glare at the demon, his eyes are alight with the same gemstone glow.
You are fooling yourself if you think I'd ever bargain with a demon. Your end will come soon enough, and you will return to your prison once more.
Ronan lets out a low cackle.
And you believe that you will be the one to do that? The valiant hero swooping in to save the day? How well is that working out for you?
My failure is my shame to bear. I cannot change that, but I refuse to add any more regrets to my name. I will tell you nothing.
And it's good that there are other ways for me to gain your cooperation.
Dang. With a wave of his hand, a demon appears at his side, tall and lanky with soulless eyes, staring down at the Outlander almost hungrily. The Outlander looks mildly queasy, but hides it behind a sneer.
So you intend to have this one possess me? You don't have the courage to do so yourself?
I usually prefer to be more hands-on. However, this body I'm inhabiting still has its uses, so I can't give it up quite yet.
Oh.
Do not fear, though. My brother here is quite capable of the task.
The demon moves in, and the Outlander tries to shift away, but there's nowhere to go. You feel rooted to the spot. You didn't want to be here. These demons mean business. You know that all too well. You could get hurt, or worse. But so could this stranger. Oh, what are you feeling in this moment? Acceptance or spite? Ooh, some pretty powerful emotions. Let's see. Acceptance. This is bigger than me. I have to see beyond my own fears and do what must be done. You take a deep breath, eyes closed as your resolve settles, and you stand up and step into the cave.
That's it, Ronan. Leave the Outlander alone.
Ronan's red eyes turn to you, and his head tilts curiously to the side with a wicked grin.
Well, if it isn't the little alchemist.
Burn!
I could have sworn I'd left you dead in a ditch not too long ago. How interesting. Well, that gives me a welcome opportunity to thank you.
Thank you.
If it hadn't been for your timely arrival back in that alley, I would never have succeeded in possessing this foolish human properly.
Dang.
But, alas, you are not useful to me now. So it's time for you to die. For real this time.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Oh, Michael.
I agree.
Snap.
After all, it would be a hassle if my guinea pig was to die before I even got to start my research.
You and Mime do what you have to do. We'll make sure you're not interrupted.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Okay, is it more puzzle solving? Yeah. Solve that puzzle. Okay. I need to get this. We'll get this green one in here. Got 2 red right yeah. This is a little tougher. Okay, got 2 red and 1 green. Oh, I almost got it right here. Yeah.
Pathetic.
It seemed to have unarrested you, Alchemist. Trust me when I say that will not happen again. The man disappears into the shadows. You turn to the stranger on the ground who watches you curiously. Alright. 2. You alright? You rush over to the man on the ground and begin the work of untying his bindings. Are you okay? He didn't hurt you, did he? You ask, concerned and freeze when he looks up at you, those glowing eyes piercing right through your soul.
Thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. Your help is most appreciated. Right, here's the moment. Is Gideon gonna romance anyone in this game, or will he just be platonically cool with everybody? We'll find out. 8. Joke. Of course, always the jokes. Yeah, that guy's a real pain. You should be grateful he didn't stab you. Not pleasant, let me tell you. The Outlander gives you an off look. Right. He looks past you to where the others are standing and he bows his head deeply.
I am most grateful to all of you. That was quite a dangerous situation I found myself in.
Yeah, you really got yourself in a fine mess there. Just who are you, and how did you end up captured by such fine people?
My name is Caden. And as for how I came to be here, I was trying to help stop these demons leaking out of their prison. However, my efforts seem to have done nothing more than make the situation worse.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you had something to do with the demons escaping into town?
Victoria's hand has started reaching towards the sword, and Michael tuts.
How about we let the man talk before you draw that thing?
That's new.
You said you were trying to stop the demons from escaping some prison. Does that mean the spirits were locked away somewhere nearby? That is correct. This underground cavern hosts one of the few known demon prisons within the borders of the Alethian Empire. The underground crystal ore seems to have been used to form a protective seal, not unlike how the Goddess of Mercy won the final battle of the dragons by casting a spell. 5. Anyone else getting this? Right, so am I the only one here who has no idea what he's talking about? Look around the room to see varied expressions of confusion.
I don't understand.
You don't know? How is that possible? Maybe the Dags use other terms. These are all the legends of the old religion. I'm afraid, my tall friend, that you will have to fill us in, as these stories are not commonly told among people in this land anymore.
How curious.
Well, that's puzzling.
I suppose I can give it a try. Though I am no bard.
I am no bard. A great many centuries ago, before there were humans or Outlanders, the Elder Ones who inhabited the continent were at war with the ancient dragons. The war ended when one of the 7 gods, the Goddess of Mercy, cast a spell that sealed away the spirits of the dragons for good. The world was finally at peace, and she and her brethren disappeared. This legend inspired many powerful mages in the centuries to come. They strived to create similar spells to get rid of unfavorable spirits. These ancient spells relied on the crystals that occur naturally beneath this continent to fuel their seal. My people hold records over many such spirit prisons spread out across the continent, one of which resides under this valley. When we became aware that humans were now mining this resource, we suspected that might have unfavorable consequences. It weakened the seal. Exactly. I came here to
mend the damage that had been done. Though, looking back now, I probably should have gone about this differently. I had brought with me an artifact for the task, and was in the midst of performing the ritual to mend the rift, when one of the miners interrupted me. I'm actually not too sure what happened after.
Oh.
The ritual failed, and I woke up in that man, Goldner's estate.
And I woke up in that man. Oh,
I learned that he was the one in charge of the mining activity, and tried to explain the situation to him. However, he proved to be quite difficult.
4.
So, Goldner's the one who's to blame for the demons?
Well, It's a capitalist society of everyone the modern convenience of these magic crystals.
Why am I not surprised?
It's merely a symptom of the problem.
That blasted idiot refused to listen to reason. Kept me locked up for days.
Oh.
And when I finally made a lucky escape, he and his goons chased me all across town, and I lost them. But then ran straight into those demon-possessed humans, and, well, you know the rest. Looks like you've had a real stellar introduction to the outside world.
Very nice, is it?
How shocking.
This is all so much new information, my head's spinning. Dragon spirits? The mines? What are we going to do about all this?
Mm-hmm. Five. We have to save the seal.
We have to do something about this seal. Making sure no more demons escape should be our first priority.
Do you think we should ask Alithia for help? I mean, I know you're an awesome knight, Victoria, but would it make more sense to have, I don't know, more people here?
I am afraid it's not that simple. While I do think Caden's story is worth looking into, the people in charge of the Knights aren't easily going to dispatch people and possibly cause panic. Not when the only witness is a foreigner.
Well, what do you know, Victoria? I didn't think I'd see the day a knight would admit the system was corrupt.
Dang, Michael.
Honesty suits you.
Oh, get lost, Michael. I never said the Empire was perfect, but unlike you, I prefer to make positive changes while keeping order, instead of simply burning the whole thing down.
You say that as if the world weren't already on fire.
Dang, Michael, these one-liners.
Is no one going to address the fact that all of this is based on, what? A legend? Dragons and spells of some forgotten goddess? None of this is based on factual information.
Yeah, and
The records kept by my people are not lacking.
that's true too.
If you want proof, then I am sure we can cross-reference it with any of this town's records. That's going to be difficult. I don't follow. Back before our dear Academy mage was born, the Empire decided keeping records was too troublesome. It's much easier to appear competent after all, when all proof of your past mistakes disappears. So all such documents were destroyed.
Oof.
Whatever records they might have had in this town, they are gone. Together with the people who wrote them.
I think Elizabeth
So the
would
people
know.
would willingly destroy their own history? That's madness. Welcome to human society.
But he's the only lead we've got? Huh. Guess I'll roll for this because I'm kind of unsure. 5.
I understand your concern, Anne. And I agree. However, his story does seem to match up with what we've seen so far. And right now, he's the only lead we've got. So, let's hear him out for now. Okay?
Suit yourself, I guess.
With Anna peace for the night, Victoria turns to the Outlander, questions in her eyes.
You mentioned some kind of spell that could stop this?
I brought an artifact with me that has the power needed to mend tears and seals like these. If I'd succeeded in stabilizing it, then things could have gone back to the way they were. As long as no one went and broke it again.
Yeah.
Did you say powerful artifact?
Huh.
And please calm yourself. You'll scare the man. The artifact is one of my people's most valuable treasures. However,
Goldner has it.
Well, what are you waiting for? Hand it over so I can take a look.
Goldner took it, didn't he?
Knew it.
he did. I have no idea where he might have taken it.
Oh, Alcaps. I'm sorry, I don't know when I saw your message or how long it's been there, but yeah, I'm back from PAX Unplugged. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we just, me and the squad just did the one day on Saturday. Definitely not a hologram. Definitely can't go right through my face.
Great. Now what?
It was a good time. Got some nice dice. Got this bloodstone dice made from real blood and stones. Got an obsidian, little obsidian D8. That's volcanic glass, and some others. Pretty nice. I love them. All right. 5. You don't have much of a choice.
We don't have much of a choice, do we? We have to get that artifact back.
You know, we can't just waltz into the man's home and steal something.
Why not?
As a noble, no doubt he has all sorts of security to protect himself.
You're right. We should just kill this Goldner guy and stop the mining. That would be the easy solution.
How in the world is that a better solution?
No one will have to die if we work smart. And trust me, he wouldn't survive the aftermath of such a scandal.
That's true.
Spoil sport.
We'll find a way to get the artifact back from Goldner. But we're going in with a proper plan. There's still much about this whole situation that's too unclear.
Well, if information is what we're after, Caden, you've got to go through as much of this ritual as you can with me. I also need some detailed descriptions of this artifact we're looking for.
Okay, I'll go. There's no need to pull on me like that.
Guess we're going back to the shop? I wonder what Elizabeth is going to say to all of this.
Another person in the group. Another person in the group. 2. I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
She's not going to be happy with me. That's for sure.
No need to panic. I'm sure it will be fine. Such a strange group and such a strange quest. I wonder what will become of us all.
Yeah, me too. Leave the mines or return to the shop for the night. Just walk by that guy. Oh, chapter 2. A broken legacy. Cool. You dreamed that night. Dream of a sparrow and raven sitting side by side, an owl dead beneath their branch. The woods are dark, the trees eerie or still, and from the depths steps a man wearing a deer skull as a mask. This is only the beginning. You awake with a start, breathing heavily as the mists of the nightmare fade from your vision. Mima still fell asleep. Where is she? Do spirits even sleep? You're not sure, but she doesn't even stir as you rise from your bed. The covers feel damp and suffocating. You step outside your room to breathe. Your little quest comes to a halt, however, when you spot another resident awake at this late hour. It's Victoria. Victoria slips out the door of the front door of the shop. You stand for a moment weighing your options before you decide to follow. Staying as quiet as possible, you follow Victoria out of the alleyway behind the shop.
Victoria.
Oh yeah. I'm ready.
I am ready to hear your report.
Go on. You listen in to, as Victoria relays the day's activities to her commander.
This is where we stand.
I mean, it's not really shocking.
I believe our next course of action should be to file for a warrant of the Goldner estate, to retrieve the sword and...
It's a sword.
That would hardly be a swift solution, would it, Victoria?
Huh.
To file such a request and get it approved might take weeks.
Weeks.
And let's not forget, we'd need to disclose the reason why this magical artifact would have been entrusted to you, instead of simply being destroyed.
True.
But the protocol...
Sometimes we find ourselves in situations where alternative measures must be taken.
Dang.
If what this outlander says is true, and the situation can be resolved by completing this ritual, then that is now your highest priority.
Alright, Althea.
With all due respect, Commander, this magic, we know nothing about it. It's as chaotic as it comes. If the Paragon knew about this...
I have already informed him of the situation, and he agrees with my assessment.
I don't think you're telling the truth, Althea, but that's okay.
The Paragon agrees. The sacrifice is worth it to keep the peace. Things are not as stable in the capital as they appear to be. An incident like this could cause a lot of unnecessary stress. I won't get into political details. Just know that this is by far the better option.
Politics.
Do you understand your orders?
I do.
Ooh.
Very well. I will be awaiting your report of a successful mission then.
The image disappears. You no longer see Victoria's expression in the dark. I really want to talk to her, but just let the dice decide. 8. Wow, I'm just gonna sneak away. You slowly back away and stumble over a rock. A second later, a familiar brain is pressed against your throat and you swallow. What are you doing here? So I was gonna talk to her anyway. That's funny. Alright, 5. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Please don't kill me. Victoria sighs. I'm not going to kill you. Yet. What were you even doing out here? Scratch that. I take it you heard everything. What a pain. Victoria lets out a heavy sigh. It seems there's no other way than to go through this break-in. Damn it, this is not how I wanted this to go. Alcap says, I'm jealous. Did you guys have fun at PAX? It was a blast, Alcaps. I don't know where in the continental US you are, but one day you will have to go. Like, it was amazing. Like, it was really, really fun. We were only there for one day, too, so we drove up early in the morning, got there around the time the con opened, and left after the expo hall closed, and then we headed over to the Glass Cannon podcast live show, which was very good. Yeah, it was a great time. Played a lot of fun board games like 5 Minute Dungeon, One Shot Heroes. What's the other one? It's called like something about like little ninja cats. That was fun. And we did get into a Pathfinder scenario game. It was around like 4 o'clock or so, or it's close to 5 actually. And like because the show started at 7, we had like an hour and a half. We were hoping it was like, you know, like an hour and a half kind of scenario. But the GM was like, oh yeah, this is a 6-hour scenario. And Kelly and I just looked at each other and we're like, I think we're just gonna have to leave. Like 6 hours would have put it like 11 o'clock at night. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, we ended up passing up on the Pathfinder scenario, but next year we're like, maybe we'll try to get in one like early or something, because we like hitting up the Paizo tables. Yeah, it's very fun. As you can tell by me yawning, I'm still very tired. Just very tired from the event, but I'm slowly getting my sleep back. I'm thinking I'll probably finish up this interaction with Victoria, and then I'll probably call it for tonight. 3 does seem to be the best option.
Actually,
we have limited options. This seems to be the best we've got. I won't disagree, but this is not how things should work.
I do not want to be the judge of who or what deserves punishment. People's opinions are flawed. I am flawed. The system ensures that I don't make a mistake.
Oh, you made a mistake before. Whoa. Man, interesting. The choice will impact Victoria's path going forward. Okay, here we go. 6. Oh. I was really hoping for this system is made up by people, but I rolled. We need the law.
Okay.
You're right. There needs to be a system, or else the world would descend into chaos. If we all just go and apply our own biases to law, what good is it?
Well, that's...
You are full of surprises, aren't you? Didn't expect you to agree with me on this. It's nice, but anyway, this is not important in the moment. Why are we even discussing this? No matter, go back to bed. I have work to do. Alright. This is it. I am... Let's see. Let's see if old Gideon got a soft spot for Victoria. It's one in 4 chance. 2. Oh, no way. Alright, there it is. 2 on the die. That's 1 and 2. Gideon's taking a shining. Oh, interesting. So you just select that. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. So these are like the options. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So I guess there's like another 1d6 for the 3 options, because I already got this far. 2. That's timid.
Okay.
Just be careful out there, okay? Victoria for a moment looks like she wants to make a snide remark, but upon staring at your genuinely concerned face, she instead sighs.
Got it.
I will. Oh, snap. Now go to bed. Victoria disappears down the street and you return to your room with a sigh. Dang, Gideon. As she get up facing your day, the sound of the valley waking up is strikingly normal. But things are not what they used to be. Your mind no longer lingers on mundane issues like your upcoming graduation or the flower festival. Instead, it dances around these strange new companions you've gathered in the quest ahead of all of you. Mime, too, seems to be in a more serious mood. She's sitting by the broken window, staring out into the street with a faraway look in her eyes. 4.
Hi.
Good morning, Mime. What's got you so wrapped up in thought this early?
Hi.
Good morning. Nothing that interesting, really. Ha ha.
About that.
This really went and took a turn on us, didn't it? An ancient spirit prison, huh? This is also much bigger than I thought. I think because you turned out okay, it didn't really occur to me just how many people would get hurt by this. How many are going to end up like that kid, Kim, losing someone they care about to madness?
I wonder.
You've changed as well. There's this look in your eyes, like you've accepted this weird fate forced upon you. Meanwhile, I'm still... See how I feel about it. 3. Scared.
Can I really do it?
I'm scared as well, Mime, but we can't let fear stop us.
You think so?
I wonder about that. Wonder if when the need arises, will I be able to act? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not really important right now. We should meet up with the others. Doesn't take long before your group of companions have gathered in the small shop. Some more awake than others. Victoria is sitting in the corner sipping on her coffee, looking a bit haggard, like she didn't sleep at all.
Are you okay, Victoria? You look a bit...
What our dear spirit friend is trying to say is, you look like you have been coughed up by a cat.
Yep. Victoria's eye twitches.
I'm fine. I was up all of last night investigating this Goldber's mansion. I'm afraid Anne's guess was correct. The place is heavily guarded, and I sensed magic somewhere inside as well.
Traps? Or something else? That man is quite a hypocrite, isn't he? Hating magic, but then turning around and using it to protect himself.
Classic.
I agree. However, that doesn't make the situation any less difficult.
What about you, our tall friend? Anything useful to add about how you escaped that place?
As an agent of my people, you can imagine that I'm not entirely without skill myself. Going back in, however, if it wasn't due to the gravity of our situation, I would never consider it.
Wow.
It's a great risk, but we have no choice. We need that artifact now. Failure is not an option, which means I'm going to need your assistance. All of you.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I need your help.
Oh, wow. There's a moment of stunned silence as the words sink in.
I've got to admit, I did not expect that. Did the knight herself really just ask for our help?
Does this mean you actually think of us as a team? Oh, this is so exciting.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still think the lot of you are dangerous individuals who must be watched. However...
Alright, let's see if I'll keep on the sarcastic tone. 1. Oh. Determined.
What do you need?
We need a way in. We need to deal with any guards and traps we encounter. And we need to locate the artifact.
I'm sure someone working for Goldner would know where he'd store an artifact like that.
Oh.
I've seen his guards hang around the tavern at night. A bit of friendly eavesdropping might be enlightening.
Okay.
As for any magical items we might come across, I'm sure a resident tinker mage will be quite capable of handling that.
Wait, what?
You wanted to know more about this Outlander artifact as well, did you not?
Well, yes, but...
If that's settled, perhaps we can use alchemy to get inside. It worked quite well down in the tunnels, and Elizabeth might have some ideas if we go ask
Oh,
her.
yeah.
That's... actually not a bad plan, Mime.
Really? That's great. Ooh, this is so exciting. It's starting to sound like we're going on some grand adventure together. Do we need a team name? Legendary heroes always have a team name.
Yeah.
Something cool, like the Valiant Victors, or maybe the Demon Detectives.
Oh, let's see if I agree with a name or not. 1. That's... wow.
Demon Detectives, huh? That's, quite the name.
It's pretty cool, right?
It's certainly unique.
I'm not sure I'm following this weird topsider tradition.
Yes.
If we're a team, can I then veto this? I veto this.
You guys are no fun.
Nice.
But tell me, Anne, what was life like at the academy?
Why do you ask? I thought you were confident the Academy was a horrible mage prison.
Yes. But that doesn't mean I know how you felt growing up there. I thought your perspective would be valuable to consider.
That's rather pragmatic of you. Very well, I'll bite. The Academy is a wonderful place. A safe haven for mages to study and research without fear of the ignorant masses who wish us harm.
Yeah.
Everything's in perfect balance, just like is it intended.
Is it though?
Does that answer your question?
It certainly confirms that they brainwashed a lot of you. That's for sure.
That's it. I'm done talking to you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and save. I can't quite tell if we're... I feel like, you know, most typical stories, they kind of deal in the rule of threes. So I imagine that we still have one more chapter after this. But I've been enjoying it so far. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully we can see where this wild RNG run takes us. And as always, until next time, bye.